Hey everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you the Amigurumi crochet plushie animals, creatures I've made in the last 2 weeks. I really enjoy showing you guys these. I work on these during my free time or when I'm watching TV. I find I really crave crocheting and I'm really enjoying this. I've been doing it now for 3 months. I'm up to a 3-month period and I think I'm getting better and better, although I start something new, you know, something I haven't done before, and it knocks me for a loop. I've got some things here. I got all kinds of level of things here. So let's get started. First, I did a couple from my Pikapal 3 book. There is a volume 1 and 2. I do not own those. Right now they're on my I'm thinking about list. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to purchase them. I've got a new book arriving this week. I'm so excited about, from a different author. So I don't know if I'll win or if I'll purchase volume 1 and 2 of Pikapal. I remember when I purchased this, I went and I looked at all 3, and this had the most things in it I was interested in making. So first I'm going to show you one I'm not that crazy about. And this is, what is his name in here? I'm going to do full reviews of these books when I get some things made. This is Alberto Seagull. That's his name. He's supposed to have a hat. I have not crocheted his hat. I just crocheted the seagull. I like him. I like him till I get to his legs. I think I'm going to redo his legs. One, I think I sewed the bottoms on wrong. I went by, it just said to attach, to sew them. It didn't tell you exactly how. And I went by photographs, and I think I did them wrong. So I'm thinking about taking his legs off and redoing the legs. And if I make him a hat, I want to make it red, I think. A red hat. But yeah, this is Alberto the Seagull. I don't know if he'll keep that name. He's okay. He's not a favorite. I might redo the legs and then sell him. I think he'll go up for sale. I don't think I'm going to keep him. We'll lay him back here for right now. Next from this book, I don't know the name of her in the book, but I am going to call her Henrietta Hippo. This is Henrietta Hippo. Look at her. Is she not precious? She's got a sweater. She's got her shirt. I love the sweater. Of course, the shirt is knitted or crocheted on. The pants I'm not that crazy about, but they turned out okay. I guess they turned out okay. You can take the pants off. You can take the sweater off. The pattern showed pom-poms around the bottom of the sweater, and I did purchase some pom-pom trim. I just haven't sewn it on yet, and I am going to embroider onto her sweater and make it really pretty. I love how she turned out. I am seriously thinking she's staying with me. I may make another to sell, but I think this one will stay with me. Anytime I make something for the first time, it's not its best. I'll just keep those unless I think I did a really good job on them. This one, the pants were a little fiddly, and to tell you the truth, I might not ever make the pants again. I mean, they were okay. I'm not the biggest fan of these pants, but they do look like the book, the pattern. So, but yeah, I think I'll keep her though. Oh, as I was crocheting her, you start from the head. Start from the head. And Brian was like, "Oh my goodness," he said. Oh no, I started here. He's like, "You're making a hippo," and I'm like, "Yeah." And I had just gotten like so far. I'm like, exactly. She turned out great. I love her. Henrietta Hippo, I think is what I named her. Henrietta. But I think we'll find some cute buttons. Put a little button on her sweater and some embroidery and her little pom-poms. There we go. There. I liked her. Now, next I'm going to show you a couple patterns. Those were both from the Pikapal book. I have decided I want to start trying free patterns. You can get free patterns all over the internet. I've got a whole board on Pinterest of amigurumi patterns Also, Instagram. I'm now starting to save Instagram free patterns. Instagram has a ton of crochet patterns. If you're new or if you just dabble in crochet, they've got a ton of patterns on Instagram. So, where did I get her? She's on Instagram. Let me pull up my Instagram. So this one I got on Instagram from Mania Free Patterns. I will link down below. I'll put the name of the Instagram channel so you can go over. I'm not sure how well I can link, but the pattern, it just looks so cute. It worked up a little different than what I thought, but it's okay. And this is it. This is Daffodil. Now, one thing, I do need to add blush to these guys. I mean, they do call for blush. I'm not going to do it right now. But I think her head turned out bigger than I would like. I wasn't happy with the head shape. The body's very plain. It's all one piece, and then these little arms are sewn on. The head is sewn on. It's not all one thing. You have to sew the head on, and the little arms, which are like maybe leaves, trying to mimic leaves. But look at that daffodil on top. I love that. I would probably redo this. I'd do the head differently. That's what I would do. I'd make a different head. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not 100% happy with this, but I don't hate it. I do think it's cute. It was quick to make. I think if I make up some more, they may be easier to make. The flower took a little bit of time, and you do have to do quite a bit of sewing with the flower, and you have to sew all this onto the head. But it might be something I could make for spring markets when I get to market making. So yeah, it's not too bad. I do need to practice sewing the head on a little more. This head was just too big. My opinion, just too big. But okay. Now this other little free pattern, I think I also got on, I think I got it on Pinterest. Let me go to my Pinterest. Yes, this one is definitely, it's from my Pinterest. I will put the name that's on the pattern here. There is a link down below to my Pinterest if you want to go over and then look at all the patterns I have saved. But this looks like it's in Turkish. My ex-husband is Turkish, so that to me looks like it's Turkish. But this is it. It's a little bird. Is that not the cutest? This is my favorite free pattern I've done so far. Although I've done 2 free patterns. This one is my favorite. I plan to make a ton of these little birds whenever I have time. I used scrap yarn. This is what was left of other projects. Do you remember my seahorse? This was what was left from the seahorse. And I used every little bit. I mean, right down to the end. And made this, and then this was left over. And then I used a little bit of gray, and then I embroidered the eyes with a little gray. Is that not sweet? I can see using different colors, just all kinds, I love this little bird. This little bird took an hour to make just because it's new to me. I'm sure I can start working it up faster, but it did take me an hour, which tells me it is very marketable for me. Very easy to make, to sell. I do believe it would go great at spring markets. I believe I could make it even look for year-round markets by changing the colors, by putting decorations on the head. I've got lots of ideas going through my head of how to use this little free pattern, but I am very pleased with this little Bluebird. I haven't named her yet, but she's going to be staying with me, I think, because she's the first one I made. So there we go. But I would sell her. I think she could easily be sold. She's no problems at all, but I think I'll just hang on to her, make some more of them. Now, I've got 2 more patterns to show you, or 2 more items. Both of these were purchased on Etsy. Let me get into my Etsy. I know who one of the designers is. The other one I can't remember. Let me go in. So the first one I want to show you is, this is from Chrisette Designs, and I will, again, I'll link, or try to link her Etsy shop for you down below. This, what does she call this pattern? Let me see if it has a name. It's just Prince Kinoko. Kinoko is what she's named it. I will not be calling this Prince Kinoko. But it is, I got a little loose thread here. Wait a minute. It is a little mushroom boy. Now, is this not precious? Look at my little mushroom boy. I love this. This pattern was $3.99. I got 20% off of it. It normally sells for $4.99. I got it for $3.99. And I will tell you, you crochet the little legs. You crochet the one and then cast off, and then you crochet the other one, and then you connect the two legs and then crochet up. The arms you make separate, but then you crochet them in, and then the collar and then the head. This is all one piece all the way up. This is all nothing. The only thing I sewed was I made the polka dots for the top of his head. Now she has an alternative top where you can do white bobble stitches, and you have to, you know, do the two colors. And I just thought I like the look of the bigger and smaller dots better, and I just sew them on. But that's all I sewed on. This is worked all one piece. I love this. My thinking is to take this pattern, and when it comes to the collar, make it green. Make him pale green, a light green. Make the collar green, and when it comes to the head, changing it up and putting, and then I would have a jonquil or a daffodil on this body. I like this body way more than this body, although this body is very quick to, this one takes longer. This is a longer make, but I don't know, I'm just thinking. But I love this mushroom boy. It just turned out so good. I was just absolutely in awe of him. So here we go, mushroom boy, and that is again, the name of this is Chrisette's Designs. And then the last one I have is the name of their Etsy shop is Straw Animal Design. And I don't remember how much I paid for this pattern. I'd have to really go back through. But I bought a bundle. So that's why you can buy this pattern separate, or you can buy it in a bundle. I bought it in a bundle with some other patterns. So I actually have purchased 4 of this woman's patterns, but I've only made this one so far. And this is the goose. Look. Oh, his hat is missing. Hang on, I have to show the hat. I'll be right back. Okay, I went searching all over. I couldn't find his hat. It was laying right here on the floor. All right. Here, right here. This is your hat. There, he needs his hat on. Okay, now we're set. So here we go. He's got his hat, and he's got his overalls, his little overalls, and his scarf, and his little satchel. His satchel calls for a little button. I want to go to find some little buttons for all these little creatures, these little animals, little clothing, and I think little buttons would look cute right here. Need a button on his satchel. I made a spot to button it. You can put stuff in there. Yeah, I think he just turned out so good. I don't have a name for him either, but I just love this goose. I also bought the duck pattern. There's a duck. I bought a frog, and I bought an elf, a Christmas elf. That looked really cute. So yeah, I love this one. So that's everything I've crocheted. There he's without his hat, little neck, his little head's bent down. Yeah, there we go. I have to say, These two are my absolute favorites, followed by, whoops, the hippo. But I do like them all. And then the bird. I love the little bird. The daffodil girl is nice, and the seagull's okay. But yeah, I like these. So yeah, I find it's getting, some things is getting easier, some things is getting harder. Working with these pants really frustrated me because it's all new. I've been doing animals and not clothing. I find my stitches aren't really kind of straight, like for making clothes, like for me, or, I mean, I'm sure I could do it, but I do need a lot more practice on doing that, and that doesn't interest me. I don't have any desire to make clothing, although there is a shawl I bought a pattern for that I really want to make, that I will make at some point. It might be something that I get some yarn and work on it a little bit at a time, but yeah. Anyway, that's what I've been working on. Currently what I'm working on is my son's birthday present, and I will show it to you next time. I should have it done by next time. Right now it only has a head. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoy these videos. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. That really helps me out a lot. If you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe. Introduce yourself down below. Let me know if you're a crocheter. And maybe if you have a channel, I'd like to go and check out your things. Any questions or comments, just leave them down below. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Bye.